Match number 8 of LPL 2020 features the Jaffna Stallions and the Candy Tuskers. Let's build our fantasy team then on my 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPNcricinfo. I'm Rana Kapoor and Russel Arnold is all set to join me. Let's go to our pro tip first up, Russ. And we're saying that batting seems to be the strength for both teams, the Stallions and the Tuskers. So pick more batters in this game. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Runs has been the way to go. And at the top of the order, there's been plenty. So you get them in because you want to give them the most opportunity to spend time out there and collect your points, just as they'll be collecting runs for themselves.
Fair enough. Looks like batters can get you more points from the first early evidence in LPL 2020. So keep that in your calculation. We're going to pick a lot of batters. So let's go to our team. Before that, quick note on player availability. Candy Tuskers, Brendan Taylor and Dale Steyn. We're still not sure whether they're available for selection. So closer to the toss or maybe after the toss, you would know better. So keep an eye out for that. Remember on the My 11 Circle app, if you don't know already, that there are 100 credits for every user to make their fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batsmen, bowlers, wicket keepers, and all-rounders. Every player's individual credit value is listed on the app. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any contest, and we'll throw in 4 substitute options at the end as well for you. Let's go to our team. Our captain choice is Kusal Perera. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Whenever the Tuskers play, we're going to go for Kusal Perera as captain choice. He started the tournament well, that 52 ball, 87, a few heartbreaks on the results, but Kusal Perera should be a big point getter this season. Avishka Fernando is there as well, the stylish 22-year-old. He's such a good batsman to watch, and he's been brilliant this season already. He started with the 63 ball, 92 not out. So Avishka features as our vice captain. Captain gives you double the points and vice captain 1.5 times the points. So pick them very carefully. We've gone for Kusal Perera and Avishka Fernando. Remanullah Gurbaz features in our topics again. Looks like the Afghan teenage keeper batsman is going to be around whenever Tuskers games come along. He started the season well, and we know he's a prolific boundary hitter too. So Remanullah Gurbaz in our topics. So too Kusal Mendes and Wanindu Hasaranga. Now Kusal Mendes, we know, such a highly rated player around the world, the 25-year-old, and it looks like the shortest format is no exception to his class. Wanindu Hasaranga already has bowled the most economical spell in the early days of LPL 2020, and we know he's can be a handy bat too, and wrist spinners tend to be effective in T20 don't they? So Kusal Perera and Avishka Fernando as captain and vice captain. Remanullah Gurbaz, Kusal Mendes, Wanindu Hasaranga as our top picks. Russell, happy with that?
Yeah, they're bankers, aren't they? They're the ones who are performing right through for their teams. You made a good point on Kusal Perera and Candy. Yes, the results are not going for the team, but that's not what this is about, is it? It's about those individual players performing for you. So Kusal Perera is the top pick for us as captain for anyone, I would say. I can't argue with the 5 you're gone with, Rona.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we've got to get us the points. We want them to win, but they got to get us the points, and Kusal Perera can do that. Asila Gunaratne, can he do that? He's in our differential picks. He's had some sort of impact already, and we know that Asila Gunaratne can take you by surprise. Would you squeeze him in your team? He is in our differential picks. Tom Moores, who Russel Arnold has recommended, even after our data team hadn't squeezed Tom Moores into the 11 just yet, but we have him now, the former England cricket coach Peter Moore's son, and he's a hard-hitting T20 wicketkeeper batsman. So Tom Moores and Asila Gunaratne are in our differential pick. Now we're going to go to our whole team, and then I'll throw up the alternate scenarios too. Kusal Perera and Tom Moores. Kusal, of course, is our captain choice. Avishka Fernando, Remanullah Gurbaz, Kusal Mendes, Asila Gunaratne, and Shoaib Malik. So plenty of batting options as we suggested in the pro tip. There's Hasaranga, there's Thisara Perera, there's Naveenul Haq, and there is Duan Olivier. Now, if I go to some alternate scenarios, this is something Russell has also said before, that Usman Shinwari, if he's available, consider him for Duan Olivier, and Nuwan Pradeep, if he can also come, and Naveenul Haq are also like replacements. So Nuwan Pradeep and Naveenul Haq and Usman Shinwari and Duan Olivier feature in our alternate scenarios. So Pradeep, Dhananjay De Silva, Sekuge Prasanna, and Binura Fernando are among our substitutes. Russell, what do you make of that? What changes would you suggest?
I'm really excited that you're listening to me. I see Tom Moores all over the place, and hopefully he gets an opportunity to get you those points. Batting at 3, he's a good choice. Now going off with your 11, quite happy with it. Naveenul Haq, that's the only position I see there could be an issue. Not an issue really, which might give you more options, but you're basically covering it. Nuwan Pradeep, he's a great bet because he will always play and he will always be the bowler that the Candy Tuskers go to. So that gives him the opportunity to pick up wickets. Shinwari can come in instead of Naveen ul Haq as well. That still doesn't put the team out of balance because there are more Jaffna Stallions in there, but you have the 4 Candy Tuskers players in there, which balances out and gives you your requirement. So Nuwan Pradeep, Shinwari, Naveen ul Haq, they're all up for grabs, I'd say. Go with who you wish there.
All right. She's given you a nice option, nice big buffet of options of fast bowlers. Let's see who you go for, Russel Arnold. Thank you very much. Plenty more from you as LPL 2020 gathers steam now in this fine, exciting T20 tournament. So do join us for the best of our fantasy tips, expert advice, stats, data, etc. on my 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPNcricinfo.